the KMET Weather Center for Beaumont Banning of the Pass area this morning. A clear sky, sunshine today, bit of a breeze, high 82. Mainly clear tonight, low 54. Tuesday is going to be a sunny day with a high of 84. For the Inland Empire this morning, a clear sky to be sunny through the day with a high of 84. Palm Springs will have a clear morning and a sunny afternoon with a high of 96. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. Good to have you on today's show. We've got some really good stuff, including an interview a little bit later with singer-songwriter and really neat songwriter, too, by the way. I'm going to say something really quick about this. Not only is she a lyricist, but she is one who knows how to put down a beat. And I think it's a good idea for anyone who has a song to re-enliven it. Sometimes get with certain people that make a beat or they create a beat that kind of like, adds to the already cool song. Sometimes people go, okay, kind of like what type of song do they want, or what kind of ballad do they want, or what kind of like music do they want? And some goes like a slow tempo. Did you ever see that movie with Tom Hanks and the young ones, which have that beat? It's called That Thing You Do. Liv Tyler is in it. We got Jesse Sanchez over there. Do you remember that?
Good morning, and dear God, I hope you wouldn't have named that movie. I know the movie, but I have never seen it. And Kate's probably gonna yell at me because she's like, watch it. I have never seen it, so I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I say it's a good, fun film. I don't know now that I think about it if you would like it, but in the middle of it all, there is a moment where he hears a song, but the song is just not the right speed, and so he adds the right speed, and then suddenly it takes off. So it's all sometimes about the beat, that actually like gets it to where it's got to go. So back to our guest a little bit later at the half-hour mark. Maria Rubia is going to be joining us all the way from around the world. So she's not local, although I'm trying to get her to come here to LA. She frequents always the area of, basically opposite end of the world. Basically Europe, and sometimes Japan, and sometimes Australia, and sometimes Asia, and sometimes, let's see where else. Just basically world-renowned on the opposite side of the world, not here. So I'm trying to get her here as of late and see if we can get maybe a thing going on. But she's really, really good, and I love her beat, and you'll hear it a little bit later, which is really kind of a nice way to get your week started. So you can follow her as well and then retweet it and get the song in your head. And I'm pretty sure not only is it catchy, but you'll say, I never thought of that, about how you can re-enliven a song that you may have done a while back. So she'll be talking about that around the corner. Super excited about that. Jesse, what's going on around the world?
Good morning. Oh, wait, no, I've already lost her. Oh, my God, I'm so late. A lot of things are happening. I think I'm more excited about the Star Wars celebration that happened over the weekend.
Yeah, speaking of which.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we wanted to go. We just found out about it super last minute. We didn't get to plan for it. We have so many things going on. I heard somebody actually say there was a thing going on during the week, and I think NAM or NAM is happening in Vegas. But there was another event called White Label Expo, and I was like, wait, I want to go to that because I always have ideas about labeling stuff that basically brands. Like, for example, Kardashian, can label a makeup, but really it's already been made by a manufacturer. So White Label Expo happened in Vegas, and I was like, I missed that. So I didn't get to go, but they had one in New York and one, I think, in Florida. I don't know. But anyway, if it comes back, I'm definitely going to go. But anyway, back to what you're saying, Jesse, the Star Wars celebration, what happened there? And why is it really exciting, especially for people that are LA bound?
Oh, yes. It happened in Anaheim. And like on the first day, they were announcing stuff like trailers and shows. They released the 2 episodes of Kenobi on Disney Plus, or is it called Obi-Wan? I can't remember.
But, I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
Right? Is it called Obi-Wan or is it just called Kenobi? I don't know, but either way, it was actually a surprisingly good show. Oh, it's called Obi-Wan Kenobi, his full name. But no, it was actually a really decent show. It takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, and it follows Obi-Wan on his little no, not little. What am I talking about? On his little exile in Tatooine. I feel bad. It was a really good show. I'm trying to figure out where they're gonna go with this. There were some over the top scenes, but you know what? It's Star Wars, so they're forgiven for that.
Yeah, well, and it's a really big event. This is where Jesse and I wanted to be, and I'm not gonna lie. If I could dress up, I would probably want to dress up as. Honestly, I would dress up as a Halo character and say, when does Halo merge with 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 the Star Wars universe? It does. Have you seen Halo yet? Just I'm trying to get Jesse to watch Halo. Anybody that's seen Halo, type in that you have. If you haven't, you gotta do it. It's Paramount Plus. Jesse, have you?
I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it yet.
All right.
I was
All right.
gonna watch this weekend, but another show on Netflix caught my eye, and I got enraptured in that.
Okay, okay. Well, back to the photo. Who would you be in this lineup? Which I think is a great photo. Which is good for the whole family, all the kids, all the adults, and all the guys, all the women, and all the ladies. Right?
Right? Oh, looks this like such a fun event. So many people there having such an amazing time. I if I had the outfit, I'd love to be a stormtrooper.
Okay, okay. I think a Mandalorian would be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be definitely cool. There was a oh my God, I saw a TikTok of this woman. She dressed up as somebody from the Empire. She dressed up as an HR representative. So she was going up to like stormtroopers, Darth Vader. She was like, "Oh yeah, just giving them like fake tickets and stuff." I was like, "Oh my God, that is the best costume ever."
I don't. I'm trying to visualize that. I don't get it. So she's a H. What? Oh,
Like
she's
she
a
like
HR. Wait, I'm so confused.
yeah, she's human resources.
But she
So
dressed up as a stormtrooper.
no, she's dressed up as just one of like the Imperial forces, and she has like this little ticket book, and she's like, "Oh Lord Vader, I'm gonna have to cite you because you're breathing too hard."
Oh my God. Okay, that's funny. Okay, that's funny.
And
You're
she's
being
going
a
around
little bad on sexual harassment because you're a little like, like, what the hey man, tore it down a bit. Stop raining.
exactly. She was doing that stuff. It was just hilarious. Everyone was having such a great time.
Okay, that's fun. That's fun. I love it when they take it next level. Let's see. We got social media chat room chatting it up over there. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Again, fun event. It's the Star Wars celebration. Evidently, oh look at this! It's coming to Europe in 2023. That's the news. But they made a lot of announcements, and they had a lot of the actors actually talk about all their stuff. A lot of like in-person interviews I can guarantee are going to be like on social media, which Jesse and I could have gotten, but again, we're kind of late to the party, which doesn't help anybody, but whatever. So if you get to kind of go to one of these things, I say do it. It's fun for the whole family. It's one of those things where you say, you know what, it's like a forever memory. You know what I mean? I used to go with certain people that would like, at least the comic conventions, which by the way, there's one coming soon in July, which I'm looking at. The Comic Con in Los Angeles is coming July. So I'm going to highly, 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 highly recommend that you guys get tickets for that and that you come on out and then have fun. But this one is just awesome. And again, it's the Anaheim Star Wars celebration. Just happened. So unfortunately, we're kind of talking about what happened. But they talked about a lot of the series, a lot of the upcoming series, and a lot of promotion for stuff coming out, including Kenobi, which I think looks amazing. And Jesse, you actually saw a little bit of it. Which app do I have to download to see it?
You have to download Disney Plus.
Got it. Okay.
So you know what? There were actually two other announcements. Well, they made a lot. They made so many announcements on those days, but yeah, no, they announced they showed the first image of not Star Wars. What am I saying? Indiana Jones 5.
Okay.
I have no words about that one. Hopefully, it's better than number 4, which I want to erase from my mind. But Yeah, no, but I'm more excited about the other one, which is the official teaser trailer for Willow. Which
They really Willow's coming back.
Oh, you remember Willow? Okay,
I
thank
do
God.
remember Willow. Willow only had one. I'm like, what happened to the rest? And that was, I think, starring Val Kilmer, right?
Yes, yes. Okay, thank God. Okay, a lot of people don't remember Willow.
Oh, I remember Willow. I remember Willow.
I am so saddened because it was such a fun movie, and I kind of wish they would have had a sequel, but now I'm glad that they're getting a show, and Warwick Davis is coming back, so I'm so excited.
Okay, see some things that we get excited for. By the way, I got to see Top Gun. Okay, and I will recommend it 100%, and I will recommend it in IMAX if you can. Okay, if you can in IMAX, great. It's one of those movies that you have to see in the theater while you can. Okay, I never saw obviously the original Top Gun in the theater when it first came out, but I did see it when they had like an anniversary of it, and I think it was like a 20-year anniversary. They brought it back to the theater. I went with some friends. I saw it, and I was like, wow, okay, because it's one of those movies that you had to see on the big screen because just the moments in the sky. Oh, and by the way, Jesse, the thing that we talked about last week about like certain aircraft going like Mach speed, they have an aircraft in there that we talked about that goes like super fast, like Mach 10, which is so fast. It's like it doesn't sound fast, but it's hugely fast. It's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, dang it. Now I want to see it now. God, look what you did. Now I don't want to, now I got to go. So now I can't watch the second one until I watch the first one because that's just the way I am. So now you're going to make
It's
me
playing
watch.
on Netflix, by the way.
Yes, I know. I saw it. I put it on my list just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. It's done well, and if you understand the first one, you'll get the second one. If you haven't seen the first one, you'll still get the second one because they allude to it. Does that make sense? Like like memory scenes, and they do it really well. And again, Jennifer Connelly, great job. Tom Cruise, great job. Remember, they shot it. It was supposed to premiere in 2020, but with coronavirus and all the lockdowns, they weren't allowed to kind of show showings at the movie theater. Now it's out, and honestly, it's one of those like not disappointments. I'm not gonna lie, Wonder Woman, when they delayed it, when I saw that, there was a bit of the story that I was like, oh, I just was like, I still liked it, but I didn't get to see that at the movie theater. I saw it on demand. So Tom Cruise and Top Gun, see it at the movie theater while you can. Do it safely. Wear your face mask. Practice social distancing, and or go to the drive-in and see it. You know what I mean? But it needs to be seen on the big screen. All right. When you see these craft go fast and super speed, and then put like their life on the line, and by the way, Kilmer makes an appearance. I saw it, and I like the way they did it, Jesse. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say they did it in the best way they could with the way he is now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so Val Kilmer. Okay, you know what? Just to show Val Kilmer some love, because I know he's in. He's not the same as he used to be.
But they do it right. They do it right, Jesse. They gave him a right nod.
What? I might give it a chance. I love Val Kilmer. I miss him.
Me too, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, dude, like, oh, like I'm a fan of a lot of. The only one I didn't see was the one when he played Van Morrison.
Oh, and the Doors.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that. But he really channeled like the whole look, like like he's got that cool vibe. I loved him as Batman. Some people didn't. I did. I thought he was a great Batman, even though he made only one. And I think Robin kind of killed it for him. I'm not gonna lie. I think if he would have just done it himself, he would have been fine, Jesse.
Maybe, but at least he did it better than Clooney, and he didn't get the bat nips.
He did exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, my favorite though Val Kilmer movie is one that a lot of people haven't seen.
What is it?
The movie's called The Salton Sea.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen that.
It's Val Kilmer plays a drug addict who is an informant for the police. But that's just the way it starts. It's there's another level to it, but I thought it was a great movie. It also has another actor in there. Oh yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. So Kingpin.
Yeah, I love that guy.
So it's a really interesting movie. It's because I worked at a video store, so I got to see a lot of the independent films that didn't really hit theater.
Okay.
So that was one of them.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, I will say this. I was a fan of Kilmer when I saw The Saint. And I thought they should have made more. I loved Elizabeth Shue in it. I loved the interaction of it, and I didn't know it was a film before that, and I loved the soundtrack. I had it until they stole it from my vehicle, but whatever. Anyway, that is what it is. There's things going on. Let's see. Stephanie is like, can we talk about Gilmore Girls? She says, breaking news at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
Is there breaking news about Gilmore Girls?
Yeah. Let's help her out. Again, she's a longtime viewer from Cleveland, Ohio. Let's take care of her. She says, breaking news at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life of the Summer Season is going to be on Up TV today. She's like, can we talk about something I like? So there you go. All right, people. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be back with more, including Maria Rubia coming up at the half-hour mark. But stay tuned for more. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Your pharmacy and mobility solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call their Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
The staff and families at Custom Care Solutions Caregivers take this time out to recognize and salute the Palm Desert men and women in uniform, standing tall for our political and economic freedoms around the world. Let's always remember them in our thoughts and prayers. Their efforts abroad and our support have kept America strong. That message was courtesy of your good friends at Custom Care Solutions Caregivers, 42201 Beacon Hill in Palm Desert. They're always working to keep our community moving in a positive direction.
When you want the best performance for your vehicle, think only of Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont, right off the I-10 and 60 freeways. Check out Scott's complete list of performance products on their website at hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers can recommend ways for your car or truck to get better gas mileage and cut down on emissions. Need your car or truck to pass smog only? Go to Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont. Find out all of your questions on vehicle performance by logging on to hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont, hdrinfo.com.
Hello, listeners. This is Christopher from The Christopher Show. Hey, if you missed one of our shows here at KMET, don't worry about it. You can go to our webpage, and that's KMET1490am.com. Go to the homepage, click on the SoundCloud tab, and hear any show anytime you want.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Getting ready for our interview with Maria Rubia in a while. I can tell you right now, you're going to want to download the song or at least stream it on your device. And so we'll give you the links in a bit. But some interesting news, Jesse. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on, obviously. But I saw this and I said, wait a minute, what's going on? I don't know if you saw. I'm not going to show because it's pretty extreme. It's pretty extreme. But there was a vehicle that slammed into a beauty supply store, and there were two men completely crushed by it. And I don't know if they survived, I'm not going to lie, but it looked like a scene from like the Hulk. You know, like when like all of a sudden like something comes in and it smashes somebody, and then they turn into the Hulk. But these guys didn't turn into the Hulk. It was sad, Jesse. I saw it, and I'm like, huh? My mom saw it, and I was like saw it as I was coming home, and I said, what just happened? And it was like on replay. Have you seen it, Jesse?
I have not seen it. I'm currently watching it right. Oh my lord! Did they think this place was a drive-through?
That's my point, man. I'm like, what the hooey, right? What the hey?
Oh my god! Let's just say all I have to say is for anyone who dove out of the. Oh my god! They straight hit two people. Oh gee, are they okay?
I don't know, but I mean, like,
Oh my!
like,
And they're backing up. Oh my god! This is so horrible.
like out of nowhere, Jesse. Like these guys are just chilling. They're probably waiting for their ladies. Because it's a beauty supply store. I've been in beauty supply stores in the past. And you just kind of go, for the support. And, you're having a conversation, blah, 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 blah. Maybe we should get the video. I don't know. But, yeah. And then, out of nowhere, a car slams into the store. And basically, like, I don't even know how to explain it, Jesse. It's like one of those, like, Marvel moments,
Oh my god, I'm watching it. I don't even know how to react. Like if you're just in a store and just a car comes straight through the wall like the Kool-Aid man, saying, "Oh yeah," that's exactly what this car did. And oh my god, I hope they are okay because that's horrible. Now I have a new fear. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying you gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it, and it's, I just
Nothing you can do to prepare for that. It literally came through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
It did, Jesse. It did. Here's the news: beauty store reopens after car plowed into business. It really did. This happened on May 26th. It was captured on surveillance camera, and the video was released by Tempe police officials. But if you see it, we'll repost it a little bit later. Follow us on social media, KMET 1490 AM. Follow us on Facebook. We'll repost it. You could see it there. I'll remember because I need you guys to see that. And it's one of those things I go, what would you do if that were you? Huh?
If I were the one to get hit by the car, if I was the one driving the car.
If you were the one hitting, a good point, because I've had people say, you know what, it's very easy to put the pedal on the metal on the wrong pedal,
Honestly, maybe they had like a condition where, I don't know, maybe they had a seizure or I don't know. I'm trying to think of some excuses, but it's really hard.
Well yeah, I guess some are putting like they think they're putting the foot on the brake, but they're putting it on the gas. So I don't know what's going on there. It's happened a few times. But, I mean, sometimes I want to turn left and my hand goes right, you know what I mean? Or like opposite, you know what I mean? But, so sometimes I'm like, wait, what's going on there? But it's never happened in that way. Let's see. Yeah, people are commenting on that. But yeah, it's some crazy footage. But we'll repost it on our social media. Follow us on Twitter as well at KMET Radio. We got some great news articles there. A lot of you are responding there. We're retweeting you guys as we can. And again, we appreciate all of you. Just keep it positive and upbuilding. We'll retweet some of you. Some of you guys are a little bit negative, so we don't retweet those as much as possible. Because then people will be like, "Oh, we see how you roll." We're like, "Oh God," But anyway, we tweet out news, but we also tweet out some of our shows, especially the great programming here at the station. So, speaking of which, in just a few, we got a great interview. Maria Rubia coming up next here on The Morning Show. You're not going to want to miss this, including her song. Yeah, check it out right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Does shame, guilt, and martyrdom play a part in holding ourselves back from self-love, self-confidence, self-empowerment? Ambika Waters is back. With over 3 million books sold, she offers her 28th, Releasing Shame, Guilt, and Martyrdom. Her body of work includes training programs held in Europe and North America, where she connects her participants to the realms of angels, the importance of chakras, the healing power of color and sound. And Bika Waters, the journey that she has been on, the renowned teacher, artist, and healer, has brought a lifetime of experience to her newest book, Releasing Shame, Guilt, and Martyrdom. How to reframe the past, release your future. The guide to expanding our capacity for unlimited goodness. And BikaWaters.com, Amazon.com. Love, love, love.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems is the one for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff in spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at HIEBanning.com.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM, and we got a lot of stuff this day, including a special guest that I met. I want to say it's been a few years, and I actually got to meet her in a way that sometimes I meet people online and I go, I wonder what's next. And I know I was on her special that she used to do. It was awesome, and she has a great interview style. She has a great, everything, honestly, and she's a musical artist, okay? But when I was on her show, she was promoting me, but I'm not promoting her because she promoted me. I'm promoting her because she's awesome, and she just did something really good in the music industry, which I say is awesome for musical artists to do, especially during a virus around the world, right? Go back to something that works, do something with it, and then get the beat next level, and then take it up a notch, right? Joining us right now is Maria Rubia. Maria, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no. Thank you for joining us. Look, I say this. When I get to follow you, and I'm not going to lie, she's always on tour. It's very hard to, pin you down. Are you ever coming to the States?
Oh, yes, definitely. I did a feature film in America a couple of years ago, and my mom came with me. So, yeah, I love America.
Okay, well, that's great for us, because I think when you come, we've got to have like a, look, you guys got to check it out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and break directly into a song that she has, which you can actually check out now. It's actually, when was this song written, by the way?
Ooh, early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that you say early 2000 because, here we are, 2022, and people go, how long does it take to make an awesome, thing? But you did this, and you did a video, which we're going to show just right now. But here is the cover of the song featuring, you've got, of course, Fragma. And for those listening, again, you have, your ability to write lyrics, to write the song, and then you go next level with beats, right? Can you explain that to our audience?
Yes, so I didn't write Every Time You Need Me. I was actually in university when they asked me to do Every Time You Need Me, but the other songs I did write. So basically, Say It, my second single, I was stuck on the motorway in traffic, and the lyrics just come to you, they come to your head, and then you get the melody after. That's how it works with me. Elton John works the same. So then I get the beats, and then I link them up together, and then I'll quickly call the producer, and then he will just get the vibe with me, and then we'll book to go into the studio.
Okay, so I'm going to play the music so you guys understand. Again, very smart, very intelligent when it comes to the beat and the song. And here it is, Every Time You Need Me. Check it out.
Thank you.
An inner feeling comes around. Let it sparkle and let it shine. Let it lift you off the ground. Make it last, baby, make it mine. You are the sun that rises. You are the moon that lights the night. You are what paralyzes me. Every time you need me, you know I will be there. You know I really care. Say you will, say you dare. Every time you need me, you know I will be there. Love beyond compare. Say you will, say you care. Write my name into the sky and keep the memories in your heart. Let the hours pass us by. I guess that this is a way to start. You are full of surprises. You are a fire burning bright. You are what mesmerizes me. Every time you need me, you know I will be there. You know I really care. Say you will, say you dare. Every time you need me, you know I will be there. Love beyond compare. Say you will, say you care.
Okay, I can tell you right now, again, amazing soundtrack. I love it already. It's got to go with like a whole film. I feel like if you have a film in your head, get it out now, right? Like, is there an idea of this? Because like I see the boat, I see the guy, I see you. Like, what's the story there? Is it a Bond thing? Is it you as a spy? What is it?
It pretty much was going down that vibe, yes. And I love swimming, so my nickname is Mermaid. And so they asked me to dive into the sea, which was, of course, it's a no-brainer. So yeah, it was just very natural, very flowy, but sexy at the same time.
Yeah, I love it already. And again, I was a fan the very moment I saw the original one. Now, again, for people that want to check it out, you can check it out on Spotify. You subscribe to that and then subscribe to Maria. I follow her on Twitter. She's very regular there. It's awesome. She actually responds to people if you comment appropriately. Be nice. Don't be like one of those weird people out there. And again, here it is. Again, for you guys to check it out, Maria Rubia, again, with Fragma, Every Time You Need Me. But all of your songs are, in a way, they tell a story without saying it all the way through. What's your inspiration for the kind of like do they intertwine? Like ABBA has like an intertwining theme. Do you have something like that you want to make or that you're making in your head?
Yeah, so it's all basically real stuff, like real day-to-day life. Like Every Time You Need Me, basically what happened was during the pandemic, everyone started playing it again and they were sending it to relatives abroad and things like that. So it started getting big again. And funnily enough, a friend of mine who's doing a feature film in UK would like to have it in one of his films that he's filming now. So, and all of my other songs are very relatable because I'm relatable. And so they come from the heart. They're basically about normal day-to-day things. Nothing big out there, just normal stuff. So yeah.
Well, I get it. Well, I'm writing a script and I'm thinking like, hearing the tune and hearing the thing. Now I know another guy's going to use it for a film. I can't use that one. I got to use a different one. But sometimes when you hear a song, sometimes I go on YouTube, for example. I know you can actually check out some of our music on YouTube as well. But you kind of get like a feeling like I write stories, especially now. I write stories, but I have to listen to certain songs to get me in the mood to get there, right? So when I hear this one, I hear spy novel / break heart / bad guy / good guy around the corner or not. I'm not sure. And then like, somebody saves the world. Either it's you or 3 other people. I don't know who they would be, but like, would there be like a spin-off of this one or a completely different song?
Completely different song.
That's realistic. I get it.
Yeah, sorry, because I think when you've done something, I mean, that got me a gold disc and a silver disc, and it stayed in the charts for 11 weeks. It went in the Guinness Book of Records.
Wow.
And so then my next single was completely different, but at the same time it linked in because it was, again, things that you could relate to. So it was called Say It. And the lyrics was say that you want me, say that you need me, say it's forevermore. So basically it was about, a girl and a guy and everybody can relate to that. And then I did the Akira featuring Maria Rubia, a remix of the Eurythmics track, Here Comes the Rain Again. So then that was different. I think it's important to do things that are not the same because I have bought an album from a famous person that I love, but the album sounded really boring after about the 3rd track.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So it's really important to keep spicing up that album and to just do different sounds. Like I'm working with some producers in the UK, but I'm also working with producers from Sweden, famous ones, and also people in America. And I'm doing a country music / ballad one with him. Then the other one's going to be pop dance. So the whole album will just be completely different sounds, but still sounding like me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. And I love, again, kind of like, your writing along with the tune. Some people get the writing, they're good with lyrics, but they're bad with tune. What would be your advice there to find the tune? Do you hear it? Do you just kind of like play like a beat in your head? Or some people, they play on like a piano and they kind of get like, okay, this note goes to that note, this note goes to that note. Like what note goes to what note,
No, I can't play any instrument at all. So I'm normally driving my car, and then I'll either have the tune come first, the melody come first, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to record that right now because it comes in quick, but then you forget it quick.
Right.
So I've got a recording app on my phone. I've got to record it quick before it's gone. But most of the time, 95% of the time, it's lyrics that come first. I just have like a word or a sentence and I think, oh my gosh. And then as soon as I normally write a track within 5 minutes and the producer's like, holy moly, that's quick. But when it's a quick one, it's a good one. When I'm trying to force it, it's not good. And then we bin it.
I get that. I've been doing that with story lately. And I think you have the same one I've been talking about here on the show, and I've been saying to writers, get it, download it. It's called Voice Recorder for the iPhone, and it is awesome because it looks like a regular tape deck recorder, right?
Yes, exactly. It's so good. The great thing about now is that like I can literally send my vocals to anywhere in the world. It's so quick. And then the producer can just send me stuff, and there's so many different ways that we can just produce music now. It's just so awesome. It's so awesome.
Well, I love that you say, because I know a lot of people out there that have melodies in their head. I'm not going to lie. I've woken up with a melody in my head. And I'm like, how would I get that melody? Because I don't play musical instruments. I picked up the guitar, picked up the piano a little, but not enough to be like, okay, that's how I want it. So when I go like Like how do you do that on the audio? Like let's do the Superman theme. How would you do the Superman theme so that you would know it would eventually sound like the Superman theme? How would you make that sound?
So if you've got something that you can link it up with, for example, the Superman theme, then you say that on your tape. So then your brain remembers the link. Or if it's a color, anything, you need something that it can remember with. But otherwise, if you can't do it that way, if you've got your contact of your producer, you immediately call him on the phone and just tell him your thought process over the phone. It's recorded, it's done, it's not forgotten about. I mean, I've been on a plane and I've been putting stuff on sick bags. Anything that you can just keep it down and remember, it's there, it's on paper, literally.
So if I were to do... Did I do that like in the voice recorder? I think that's what I'm going for. Like, you know what I mean? Right? You know, it's a little scratchy, but you know what I mean? Like, would I do that? How would I get the, you know, the tune out?
If your brain can remember that, then that's it. I've got some crazy sounds on my phone, and I have to sometimes go, what was I thinking? And I've got to play it over, and I go, oh, and then I remember.
Got it. See, I don't like. That's the only way I would be able to do it. And then I'd record that. I'd be like, okay, can you get that song? But can it sound less trumpety? Right? That's like, right? You know, like how does that? You know, like, can you guys do that? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, it's a good like practice because I've seen other composers kind of do doon 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 doon. You know, and then the person that kind of does the beat kind of takes off that. You mean like this? You go, not like that, you know, but I never did it on a voice recorder. Now I'm thinking about it because some tunes do come to my head, but I've never thought how to do that. And then like, because I don't, you know, I mean, I don't, but maybe you're kind of giving me and others a new idea on how to do it.
Yeah. Or you can just send them my way and then we can help each other out.
Even better. There you go. Right? Because she can write the lyrics and you can write the tune. There you go. But that was already taken. So, you know, you got to copyright that one. But look, the reality is I love your music. I'm always a fan. I want to say thank you again for spending time with us. I know you're traveling right now. You're touring and you're doing everything you can to get the word out on this song. And I'm glad you kind of brought it here to the States. You know, through our channel here at ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. For those that want to follow all the great stuff that you're doing, where can they find you?
Basically, the socials are limited at the moment. I'm doing Twitter. Obviously, there'll be Instagram in the future within the next couple of weeks. But I am working with some very well-known producers, so I'm very, very lucky to do that. So I'll send them to you and you can tell me what you think. They're getting recorded in August. The pop videos will then get recorded a couple of weeks after. So we've got some very exciting projects coming up. And I'm really excited to hear about your book as well. You'll have to send me a copy, a signed copy.
I'm going to throw this out there because everybody's listening. And I hope I can hold you to it at some point. She said to me earlier about my accent. I'm like, you have an accent. And then we're like going back and forth, whose accent, you know, but everybody, I know you already love her accent, right? For us in the States. I know like in where were you born, by the way?
I was born in England, but I was brought up down the south of France. So French is my first language. And
you have like how many languages that you know?
8. When I do TV presenting or even radio presenting, they love that I can just speak to the guests in different languages and then I'll sort of translate it quickly for my viewers to understand.
Okay, I love that you do that. I love that, you know, to us here in the States, people always say, how come you don't speak Spanish with that Sanchez name? I go, honestly, I just didn't learn. But now I feel like so like with one language, I feel like, and this is what somebody told me. They said when you travel, you have the ability to speak other languages when you at least have a minimum of 4 to 5 to 6, maybe even 7, but I've never heard anybody have 8. What are all the languages you speak? Because now I'm thinking about lyrics in other languages.
Oh, it's a no-brainer. It's already done. The only thing is that the record company likes me to travel to Japan, for example, and I don't speak Japanese. So I'm like, oh, I need to learn Japanese now. I really want to learn, yeah, I really want to learn Mandarin because that's like a really important on a business level.
Yes.
It's really important to learn Mandarin, yeah. But I'll teach you some Spanish. I mean, I love Spanish.
Of course you would know Spanish. Of course you would. So my point is this. Now, on my book, and we've been talking kind of briefly on this, but, on my book, I want to have an audiobook for the kids to be able to listen, and they don't need to hear my voice. They should hear, like, a nice voice like yours, because yours reminds me of, like, and don't take this wrong, I'm sure, people in Europe don't like this characterization, but when you think Winnie the Pooh, or you think, the Enchanted Forest, or you think, I don't know, the story that could, you think like the way you speak, you don't think my accent, you think your accent. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you've got a lovely voice. That's why you do radio.
I guess.
Your voice, yeah, your voice is very relaxing. It's lovely. So don't ever put yourself down. I think your voice is perfect.
Well, I think the voice of you is better than me, because in the caterpillar story, you just need to know what the caterpillar does in order to do what the caterpillar does. So do what the caterpillar does, and then be the awesome Lady Caterpillar. And I don't know, we got a story for you, I'm pretty sure, down the line. All right, I want to say thank you again, everybody. Again, Maria Rubia. You can actually follow her on all social media platforms. Again, follow her, and then, of course, support and get it on Spotify. Subscribe and check it out. I'll bring it up again for you guys to see on the way out. Here it is again, Maria Rubia. Every time you need me, check it out. All right, people, we'll see you around the corner. Thank you, Maria.
Bye. Thank you.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
AJ here from Living the Good Life Show. Each week we talk about the good life, travel, all sports, including golf. Celebrating 30 years, we bring you fresh inside the ropes reporting and one-on-ones with Hollywood's finest. So stay in the know with Living the Good Life Show Sunday morning, 6 to 7 a.m. right here on KMET, AM 1490, ABC News Radio. Support the troops and come play in our inaugural Celebrity Desert Classic, May 14th through the 16th at Avondale Golf Club. Email us, desertclassic@ltglshow.com. That's desertclassic@ltglshow.com.
Out the door, in the car, off to work. The same old morning routine. Take a break and stop for hot coffee or latte and a fresh homemade cinnamon roll or chocolate cream puff. Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning is a locally owned family business with a friendly staff and customers who are always glad to see you. Get your morning off to a great start at Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street right off the I-10 freeway. Serving the Pass area for 22 years. Donut Delight is open at 4:30 a.m. daily.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you for spending time with us. On the internet, you can go ahead and check it out. Maria Rubia, check her out. I follow her on Twitter. You can as well. She retweets and retweets a lot of stuff there. You'll enjoy some of her music there, and you can check out her links right there as well. And then, be ahead of all the great stuff that she's going to come out with. So, pretty amazing lady with a great musical voice, and definitely with a lot of talent and with a lot of stuff in her head that she just has to get out. And I say this, download the app. It's free and it's available on the iPhone. Again, voice recorder. Whenever you have an idea or you want to say something, it's right there. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it, and you guys will be glad you did. We got tuning in Roaster Carrasco, thank you for tuning in. We got Abid Khan, Blanca Rivera, thank you for tuning in. We know Blanca actually has some musical people in her own, neck of the woods, and so of course we appreciate that as well. I know we've listened to a lot of stuff from our own backyard and some talented people, including when they're young, and then they learn along the way what to do and who to do it with. So that we were always appreciate. Jesse, what's going on over there?
Oh man, I was just digging that song. I just wish I had like some glow sticks and a whistle, just like.
Hey, you know what? Why not? I can see that. Some what do they call it? EDM music, or right? I love that type of music. It gets me like in the mood to hear, like, you know what I mean?
Raving music or some house music. Yeah, no, I like the beat to it. It was really it got me going in the morning.
Yeah. I love that. I want to bring back. Remember alarms that actually had audio, but remember they would like play the radio. They don't have those as much anymore. I mean, some people have them, but it's like, it's an alarm that wakes up to the radio. Do you remember that back in the day? I'm sad. I feel sad that I say this. I tried to download an app that would do that for me, and they have certain ones, but they play like a audio file. I think they need to do that. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, I used to wake up to Rick D's in the morning.
So you wanted to wake up and turn to a radio station?
Well, they used to do that. It used to be either radio or the burp, 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 burp. And then you would like hit the snooze button. But it wasn't on your phone. It was on, the little device called.
They still do that. You just got to get an old school clock radio.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Okay. Well, they gotta bring those back because I wanna do that, and then people can wake up to talk radio. Maybe Alexa could. Oh, I think Alexa could do that. Don't forget, we're on Alexa, by the way. Just listen to Alexa say, "Alexa, I want to listen to KMT 1490 AM," and Alexa will be happy to put you in touch with all of us here at the station. All right. Well, we're almost out of time, but I will say this, Jesse. I know you got a story there. What's going
on? Just a quick memo. Stranger Things has come out on Netflix. We only need a minute to talk about it. Like, I just watched 3 episodes so far of the new season. I wasn't really excited for it, but after watching these last 3 episodes, I am so excited for it. Because I think the last few seasons, it kind of dipped for me a bit. But they went back to the original, I feel, and they just, it feels so much better. It's actually really horrifying right now.
Well, you know what? Okay, so I'm going to say this. I saw the little thing because it's like on Netflix. And if you already like it, it tells you new episodes up, new season up. Go watch it. It's going to be fun. I can guarantee it. It already looks good. And if you haven't seen the first season, see the first season and then the second. And then I think you could skip the third one. But this is the 4th one, right?
Yes. No, don't skip the 3rd one, unfortunately.
All right, fine, whatever.
No, there were just some parts of the story where it just went off like in a weird direction, and they never really went anywhere with it.
Yeah.
That's why it was disappointing to me, because they went on some storylines they just never finished, and it's just really, really annoying.
So there you go. All right, people. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone.